Devi versus Rishi Pal Saini. Amardev Kaur versus Ranveer Singh. Mukesh versus Maya.
Then Punjab State University Act came into force. Then Punjab was divided into Punjab, Haryana, Chandigarh. Then earlier this court was attached to the district Ambala. After reorganization of Punjab State, Chandigarh was created. Then on 1st November this court came into force.
Let this be a new town, symbolic of freedom of India, unfettered by the traditions of the past, an expression of the nation's faith in the future. These were the words of Pandit Nehru while he laid the foundation stone of the city of Chandigarh. At the time of its foundation, Chandigarh was a part of the state of Punjab, with district and sessions judge exercising his jurisdiction at Ambala and Kharar being the subdivision. Soon after the independence, demand for dividing territory of Punjab on linguistic basis gained momentum, and with the passing of the Punjab Reorganisation Act, state of Haryana came into existence, and Chandigarh was redesignated as Union Territory. In the year 1962, one court of civil judge was constituted for Chandigarh, and the court started to function in Sector 22, house number 1213.
There was no court in Chandigarh, civil court, because it was under Kharar. Kharar was the subdivision, Ambala was our district. Then the situation was at that time, you couldn't be enrolled advocate directly. Everybody who wanted to join the profession, we had to be first pleader. Difference was only this, that we could not appear in the High Court. Pleader could not appear in the High Court. And then that was a period of 1 year or 2 years or something. And that sense of leadership was given to us. Fees was 25 rupees per year. And the session judge of that district, he would issue the pleader certificate.
After the first court started operating in a residential house in Sector 22, soon it was shifted in the Treasury office for a few months before it was shifted to a proper complex in front of the interstate bus terminus in Sector 17. On 1st November 1966, Shri Jasmer Singh was appointed as the first district and session judge of Chandigarh, and Shri Sohan Lal Verma being the sub-judge. At that time, the District Bar Association comprised of approximately 15 to 20 lawyers. Gradually, with the span of time and with the rising number of lawyers, a chamber complex for lawyers was constructed in the same campus of District and Sessions Court, which accommodated nearly 800 lawyers. Owing to increasing number of litigation and lawyers, thus arose the need for more number of judges. District and Sessions Court was subsequently shifted to a larger complex in Sector 43 in the year 2013.
Justice delivery system at the very inception when it started in this district was from a single courtroom, and gradually it has come to have 10 superior court judges and 20 magistrates, and we have all other infrastructure. In the present building we have adequate infrastructure also. Computers are provided to the judges, to the staff. We are having a special provision for recording the evidence of a child witness, in which child is not face to face with the criminal. The accused sits in a separate room, child sits with his family member in a separate room, and the medium room is used as a courtroom. And through integrated system of the computers, the evidence is recorded of the child witness. This video conference facility grants an opportunity whereby the evidence is recorded at the place where the doctors are posted, and the witnesses from the foreign country through video conference, their evidence can be recorded, and the time spent which otherwise was being spent for procuring their presence is which was very long period, we can cut that delay.
We have come a long way from being functional in one room in a residential house to a modern complex housing thousands of lawyers, affording the litigants access to justice. This journey itself is reflective of our march towards a modern and a new look judiciary.
With soaring numbers of litigation, new mechanisms have been evolved to ensure speedy and fair disposal of cases. Lok Adalats are functioning as a part of alternative dispute redressal mechanism, and their success can be gauged from the number of cases decided and the amount of compensation awarded to the litigants. Apart from the legal services authorities set up under the legislation of 1987, legal aid cells have been formed where quality legal aid is provided to the poor litigants. With the aid of several institutions like Legal Services Authority, legal aid clinics, etc., the District and Sessions Court Chandigarh have been successful in shortening the time span of cases for the benefits of litigants.
Every judicial officer puts in his heart and soul for disposal of the cases at the quickest, earlier possible time. And I don't think that there is much delay in disposal of the cases, because now we have taken up cases on the alternative dispute resolution mechanism side also. And I think in days to come, we may not have much arrears on our file. All the judicial officers in the district court are really hardworking, and we will wind up all the arrears in the near future.
District Bar Association, which comprised of only 20 lawyers in the year 1966, has come a long way, with the present strength of nearly 3,000 enrolled members. Initially, there were 250 lawyer chambers in Sector 17, District and Sessions Court, Chandigarh, at Sector 43, now houses nearly 450 chambers, accommodating more than 1,000 lawyers. There is a separate dedicated wing for seating of notaries and oath commissioners in area called Service Block.
So I started practicing only on the criminal side. So I've done a number of important cases. But wherever my conscience did not allow me to take up the matter, I straightway refused to the parties. I don't want to name those cases, but I have refused a number of cases. Majority comes to the man legally with age, that is by law. Maturity comes with wisdom, that is not by law. And to my mind, as early as possible, if new coming liars get the maturity, they will gain. Because with maturity, you are doing the wise work with wisdom and behaving well in the court.
district judiciary is an institution which provides justice at the grassroots level. There are people, because of different kind of disabilities, who are unable to reach to the superior courts like High Court or Supreme Court. For them, if there is any complaint of injustice, the only last resort is the district courts. Therefore, as a vision when we see for the future, the quality justice for the common man, which should not be very expensive, which should be speedy, and which should not be only a paper justice.
The judiciary is constantly facing new and difficult challenges. There are serious social issues such as female feticide, honor killing, which require legislation. So also globalization and the opening of the economy has led to the legislature enacting new laws. Now, it is not sufficient for judges to merely read these laws and to interpret them. For an effective adjudication, it is necessary for them also to be sensitized. The effective functioning of a court in a democracy is of enormous significance. It evidences the preservation and the continuation of our democratic system of government and of the institutions around it.
The very preamble to the Constitution of India provides all stakeholders some objectives, and it lays down virtues of justice, liberty, and equality to be quintessential to our democratic processes. This occasion of the 50th year of this institution pledged to uphold the spirit of the Constitution and promise to achieve
rule of law,
inspiration to accept,
justice to the marginals, fearless proportion of justice,
relentless service, upholding the faith of people,
wise and protective,
equity and good conscience,
legal literacy and awareness,
belief in democratic values,
upholding the faith,
maintain the professional standards,
effective dispensation,
social and economic justice,
fair and speedy trial,
dedication and hard work,
justice for the sake of justice,
comprehension and inclusion,
introspection,
honor and humility,
justice delayed is justice denied,
legal awareness,
Satyamev Jayate.